So if you check out the mini bike channels down in LA, you'll see that a lot of the bikes down there run 40 chain instead of 35. I mean, if you look at the 40 chain compared to 35, it's just super beefy. So I've been wanting to try out a 40 chain on one of the bikes. So Volt's Mini Bikes sent out this 40 tooth, 40 chain rear sprocket, along with the clutch and the chain. I think he said he can make pretty much any sprocket you want, whatever bolt pattern. But this one here will bolt right up to the Mega Moto 80. So this is a 40 tooth sprocket and a 10 tooth clutch. What's that, a 4-to-1 ratio? So I'm gonna swap out the 40 chain for the 35 chain on the Mega Moto 80. And we'll take it out for a top speed. And I'll see what the 4-to-1 ratio does compared to the 5-to-1 ratio that's on it. I think it's a 66 on the back right now, with a 13 on the clutch. Loosen up the engine. And this cart mount makes it super easy to loosen everything up. Pull this clutch off of here. Install the 10 tooth on here, 40 clutch. Swap out that rear sprocket. Pull this axle off of here. While the axle's on here, I might as well loosen these up, make it a lot easier. So if you look at the 40 sprocket with a 40 chain, it's very similar to, like, say, a 55 on a 35 chain. As far as the diameter of the sprocket, maybe even like a 53. So a 4-to-1 ratio is a little bit different than, like, say, a 4-to-1 ratio with a 35 chain. Pop the 40 on. What's cool about it, these sprockets here will fit on a my Doodle Bug, my CC100X. This thing will fit all different kinds of bikes with the with this bolt pattern. All right, tighten this up. Bolt this axle back down. Okay, sprocket's on there. Now install that 40 chain. I'm not sure if 4 foot of chain will do it with the stretch on this bike. But if not a big deal. I have more chain. I'll go ahead and splice it together with the breaker. This thing might take, like, I don't know, maybe 5 feet. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, this thing's probably gonna need, like, at least an extra foot, maybe a little more. Not a big deal. Nothing a extra piece of chain and a chain breaker can't fix. All right, so that'll work. Put this on there and get this thing tensioned. Okay. All right, slide this thing forward. That'll work. So anyway, I'll tighten her down right there. So that'll work. All right, let's take this thing out and see what it does. So we got the 40 on there. Take her out for a cruise and see what it does. See how it runs, see how it likes this ratio. So the bike definitely liked that gear ratio with the 40 chain sprocket. It did a little over 75 miles an hour. I think that's the fastest on this bike so far. All I need is 88 miles an hour and I can make a time machine out of that bike. What's cool about it is Volt said they can pretty much make up any size sprocket you want. So you can experiment with gear ratios.